Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I hope everybody's doing great. And today I'm going to do the tag 25 things you don't know about me. And I've been watching a few of my favorite YouTubers out there, their tag videos, and I love this tag because it gives me a chance to get to know some of my favorite people. So I hope you enjoy, and let me get started. Oh, I'd just like to say that I forgot to tell you guys my October favorites what lipstick I have on today. So I'll just want to show you. It's a Tom Ford. It's in Cherry Lush, or Lush Cherry, one of those. Let me see. Cherry Lush, and I got this in the CCO in Las Vegas. So you guys should be able to find that there, and it's for a lot cheaper than you would have to buy it in the department stores. So I love it, and I love red, so I've been wearing it pretty much the month of October. So let me get started. Number one, I was in the Navy for 11 years. I really enjoyed it. I went in practically 6 months after I graduated from high school. I did start to go to junior college first, but I just was not interested. I was going to college and I was working pretty much full time. So I would go to college classes 3 times a week, and just wasn't too into school after I just got out of high school. So my dad thought, well, you're not going to spend your life working in this place, so you need to do something with yourself. So he went and signed me up for the military. So I joined the Navy, and I loved every minute of it. I went to boot camp in Orlando, Florida, and that was quite an experience, my first time away from home and parents, and I really enjoyed it. I gained a lot of experience and knowledge and my career from being in the Navy. Yeah, so I was in the Navy from practically the time I was 18 and a half, I guess, till the time I was 29 years old. And I loved it. So I can't recommend being in the service enough. I had my 2 children when I was in the service, and it was a wonderful, great experience. And for all you young people out there who are not sure what you want to do with yourself, I cannot suggest more that going into the service is a great idea. Okay, number 2. I'm a natural brunette, but I've been dyeing my hair for about 11 years now. And I love it, blonde. I always wanted to be a blonde, so I finally just went for it and did it. So there you go. Number 3, I'm adopted. My parents adopted me in Hawaii when my dad was stationed there. My dad was a career serviceman in the Navy for 25 years. He retired from the service, and then he went to work for civil service in Naval Training Center in San Diego, California. So I am Japanese, Chinese, Hawaiian, and Caucasian, and I was born in Hawaii. Number 3, I'm adopted. My parents adopted me in Hawaii, and thank God they did. They gave me a wonderful life, and they were great parents, and I can't say enough great things about being adopted. I love it. I'm glad my parents picked me out and gave me a wonderful life. So yeah, I'm adopted. Number 3. Number 4, I'm an only child. I think that used to bother me back when I was younger. I'd always wished I had a brother and sister to play with, or somebody else to hang around with, but that was never meant to be. I think my parents did try to adopt another child, but back in the 60s it was very hard to adopt I'm not quite sure the reason why they couldn't adopt another child, except for I think it had to do financially, because my mother never worked, and my dad was a sole breadwinner, and he was in the service, and most service people don't get paid a whole lot of money, so maybe that had something to do with it. Number 5, I've been married 3 times. 3 times to my daughter's father, my son's father, and now to my current husband. My current husband I've been married to for 18 years in December, and 3 times is the charm, ladies. 3 times. And anybody has not been happy in their marriage, well, I found the perfect one the 3rd time. So yeah, been married 3 times. Number 6, I have 2 children, a daughter and a son. My daughter is 29 and my son is 25, and great kids. Can't say more about that. Number 7, I've only lived in 2 states. I've lived in Hawaii and I've lived in California. So I lived in Hawaii for 4 years of my life, from time I was born till 4 till we left there, and then I went back to Hawaii for 4 more years when I joined the service. I was stationed out there, so that was nice. I finally get back there as an adult and experience a little bit of my heritage. Number 8, my parents owned a bodega, or built a bodega in Mexico, in Sonora, Mexico, after they retired. And I thought that's pretty neat. I did get to take a trip down there one time. This was right after my father passed away. We went down there to Mexico because my mom wanted to go down there. I guess the place had flooded because they lived where the bodega was. It's in a retirement community, I think, in Sonora, which is right by the ocean, by the Gulf of Mexico. And yeah, they had a really nice beach down there, but if you've never been to Mexico, that part of Mexico, totally different way of life down there. I mean, we drove by houses that had dirt floors down there, and excuse me, they had big, huge, giant bugs down there. They even had a bug of the month club in that place where they lived. It was crazy. But yeah, anyway, my parents owned a place down there, and thank goodness my mother sold it, because I don't think I'd ever want to vacation down there. Not that it's not pretty, but it's just not my thing. Okay, number 9, I've been in food service for 30 years, since the time I was in high school and I worked to the time I retired from the state, which is at 50. I've been in the food service. So some of it is hard work, and some of it, but everything about food service, it's kind of a creative type of thing. So when I took in college was art. I was art history major. It applies to culinary arts because it's artistic. Number 10, I was in burial detail in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. I was one of those people that shot off the 21 gun salutes at funerals for retired military and military personnel. So I thought that was really neat. If anybody ever has been to the Oahu, they have the graveyard up there, the punch bowl, and I used to do the 21 gun salutes up there. So that's kind of neat. Number 11, my father was in the Navy, as I said, for 25 years, and he retired. So I guess I'm a Navy brat because, yeah, that's what he did and that's what I did. Number 12, I'm a terrible parallel parker. I cannot parallel park for the life of me. Can't do it. I can try to do it, but I just cannot get in there good. So, don't know why. I just can't parallel park. Number 13, I studied to be a cook in the Navy so I could get back to San Diego. That's why I picked the profession. Honestly, people, that is why I did it, because all my friends were in San Diego, and my parents had moved to Northern California, San Joaquin. Didn't like it there. Didn't really want to go back there, so I wanted to get back to San Diego. If I could be stationed there, that's where I wanted to be. And just so happens, when you're a cook in the Navy, that's where your school is at, is in Naval Training Center, San Diego. So that's why I picked to be a cook. Number 14, I grew up in Southern California. I lived in Encinitas all through high school, freshman to senior. And anybody that's not familiar with California or Encinitas, it's right on the coast of 101. It's beautiful. It's San Diego in itself is a beautiful place. I'm so glad I had the opportunity to live down there. And I still know some of my friends that still do live in the San Diego area, and I love it. Number 15, I'm obsessed with home shopping channels. It's not like I order tons of stuff through the home shopping channel, but I love to watch it, and I'll just love to leave it on. I'll just leave it on all day so I can listen to the different things that are being sold on there. So yeah, love the home shopping. Number 16, I never usually watch TV. I'm always on YouTube. Before I had a computer, I used to watch some TV, but I'm more of a reader, and I do that type of thing, and yeah, so I never usually watch TV. I love the Housewives and some of the reality shows, but I never watch them faithfully on the days they come on. If I happen to catch them when they come on, then I watch them. Number 17, I wear a size 9.5 shoe. OMG. 9.5. Can you believe it? It's hard for me to believe because I used to wear a size 8 shoe. But as I got older, my foot grew wider, and that's the size I wear now. So, yeah, 9.5. People, 9.5. Okay, number 18. I've never really been sick my whole life. Just haven't been. The worst things I've had is I had the chicken pox when I was younger, and I didn't get those that bad. And then I had pneumonia. That was the worst thing I ever had when I was in high school. Yeah. And then when I was 20, I had caught mononucleosis. I had to be hospitalized for that, like two days, I think. But that's it, people. I've never been sick after that. Once in a while I might get it, a little bit of a cold that lasts a day. That's it. I am not a sickly person. Never have been. Probably never will be. I have some sort of super immune system, and yeah, never usually get sick. So that's a great thing. Number 19. I've never broken a bone in my whole life. Never have. Never have. The worst I did was I fractured my pinky playing basketball. I think I caught the ball wrong and I fractured it. But that's it. Never broke a bone. Number 21. I love magazines and books. And people, I go buy all the new magazines that come out every week. Every week I'm in that store buying all the new magazines. So you want to talk about magazines? I've got quite a collection of them. You want to talk about recycle? Oh yes. My husband hates it because he has to take them all to the recycle. Addicted, people, addicted. Number 22. I used to be able to draw anything just by looking at it. That's why I love art. I was very artistic. And probably could do that today, but I haven't really tried. But I could take anything I saw, and draw it freehand. So yeah, I used to be able to do that. Number 23. I used to think I was going to grow up and be an actress. Actress or singer. Never happened. Number 24, I love freckles. Any kind of freckles. If people have freckles, I think it's the cutest thing. I love them. I just love freckles. Number 25, and the last thing, I always pick people out of a crowd of thousands to go backstage to meet the bands on Day on the Green in the 1980s. Yes, me people. They picked me out of all these thousands of girls to go backstage to meet the bands. Well, if you know anything about Day on the Greens, they don't have them anymore, but they used to have them back in the 80s. And they used to go around and put these stickers on the back of the girls' clothes. And if you were lucky enough to get one of those stickers, you got to go backstage and meet all the people in the bands. And the bands I went to go see was REO Speedwagon was a big band back then. And do you know, nobody in my group of people that I went with told me I had a sticker on my back till we left. And I looked at it. I said, why didn't you guys tell me? Oh, we thought you knew. No, I didn't. I could have met everybody in the band. Oh well. I still have that sticker to the day, and I still have the ticket. So I can always look back and remember, hey, I got picked out of thousands of girls to go backstage. So, I don't know. Kind of makes you feel good now that you're getting older. But anyway, everybody, that's it for my 25 things you don't know about me. I tag everybody I know to do this video and send a video response underneath because I'd love to see your guys' video. Okay, everybody, take care, have a great day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.